Hey, what up, y'all? All right, man. Before we jump into this video, I just want to say this video is sponsored by 95 North Enterprises, LLC. Jump on the site. You can grab hoodies, sweaters, cups, phone covers, whatever, laptop covers, all that good stuff. And if you are a company looking for a small trucking company to move your products, goods, anywhere up and down the Northeast, the East Coast, jump in the comment section, send a message, and we will get back to you. All right, y'all, let's get into this thing. Peace out. Hey, what up, y'all? All right, man, I'm out here in the truck, man, moving and grooving. I want to talk a little bit about, like, Ja Morant and just the younger generation of the NBA. Real quick, excuse me. Before we move on, do all this stuff. Like, share, subscribe, drop comments. Let me know how you feel about what I'm talking about. I'm gonna start first with Zion Williamson. What I wanted to say about him was, never mind the injuries and all that. Never mind the injuries. Although that goes to a lack of discipline, him not, doing what he got to do to get his body right. But we're gonna talk about the woman that he chose to have a kid with, and that woman that he was dealing with, Mariah Mills. Zion Williamson he grew up in South Carolina, kind of maybe sheltered because he was a big deal since probably 9th grade. Everybody trying to get to him to get something. And the reason why that's not a good idea is because immediately after he left Duke and got some freedom and got some control over his life, look what he did. Look what he did. He started dealing with somebody who I'm almost sure, and we all are almost sure, that young lady has a chemical imbalance somewhere. Well, I mean, we almost sure about it. Look how she carries herself. Look at her online presence. Look how she destroyed her body. And then listen to how she talks when she does actually open her mouth and talk. And people thought Corey Holcomb was like being rude and all this other stuff when he said, in order to do all those surgeries to yourself, you have some type of imbalance, right? Corey Holcomb was not wrong. People just don't like him and didn't want to hear because we already know that it's the messenger that makes people rock with a certain message or not. We all know it's the messenger. So we're not even going to debate that, right? But a person with all those issues is the person that Zion Williamson chose to give $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a month to, fly her everywhere, put her up in the luxury apartment, and we know it's not a lie. We know it's not a lie because you can see how her lifestyle has changed since all this stuff came out. You can see how her lifestyle has changed since all this stuff came out. You can see how he changed. And you can see how some of the dudes in the NBA, teammates and non-teammates, maybe friends or whatever, used to key when they was talking about you. So we know it's true what she was saying. Then he go and have a baby by some young lady. I'm not even, because I want this to go out. I want this to get out. So I'm not gonna talk crazy. He had a baby by a young lady who was on a video fighting in the streets before they had the baby, probably before they even got together like that. That young lady is now in jail. As of the other day, he probably got her released, but she just got locked up for fighting another chick. See what I'm saying? When you shelter these cats, they meet all the wrong type of people. They get hooked into all the wrong type of people and activities. Now he got 2 kids with that lady. So he's done. He's done. He's done. Now another one. Same lineage growing up. They played together, AAU and all that, South Carolina, Ja Morant. I don't even understand Ja Morant, to be honest. I don't even understand Ja Morant. I understand Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson is an easy target for these girls, right? He's an easy target for these girls. You can see him coming a mile away. You can see him coming a mile away. Ja, not so much. With the trained snipers, with the women who's shooting at these dudes for the money. Him, not so much. But he got an even worse problem. He's into the whole gun culture and all that, which is cool. If your gun is legal, you use it to protect yourself, that's cool. You don't aim guns at people. The people you with don't aim guns at people. You working for one of the biggest organizations in the world, the NBA. You don't do the gun celebration after they tell you not to do the gun celebration. He costs himself a lot of money. He's gonna continue to cost himself a lot of money, i.e. sponsorships, brand deals, and all that. And all these people, all these other dudes did it. So what? So what? We ain't talking about all these other dudes. See, that's the problem. All these other dudes did it. Why they sweating Ja? Because Ja and his friends is in the Ja is in the NBA. His friends is around him. One of his friends can't even go to another NBA game in any arena. The one that got into the situation with the Pacers that time, that pointed the gun. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't get it to the point where you start to make excuses. You start to make excuses. And he got a bigger problem, see? Because he don't got nobody to tell him the shit you doing is so asinine, right? You don't got nobody to tell him that. his own father comes to the games like he is the focal point of the Morant family. You might be the patriarch. You might be the focal point at all the cookouts and shit. But to the outside world, your son is the real focal point. Your son with the potential to earn $750 million playing basketball is the focal point to the outside world. You can't even get him to calm down his antics, which I don't think his father even tries to get him to calm down the antics, because his father thinks it's cool. His father thinks he's the coolest, and he should think he's the coolest, but he should also tell him, like, hey son, you ruining your legacy and how they think of you, right? You ruining potential deals and partnerships for when basketball's over. Because the NBA could get sick of you and say, yo dog, you want to act like a gangster? Cool. Cut ties, go be a gangster. You could get injured. Sponsorships, deals, partnerships, that could last you 30, 40 years. You can only play in the NBA 20 years tops. So with that being said, because you can already see the focus shifting. People was talking about Ja Morant as the face of the league because he didn't have the injury bug like Ben Simmons, Embiid, and Zion Williamson at first. But he got a much worse issue. He got a much bigger issue. He want to be in the street. He want to be respected by the street. Man, fuck the street. The street don't got no respect for you. The street don't got no love for you. Okay? Your pops ain't gonna tell you. Hopefully, somebody will clip that part and tell you. Because you didn't even grow up in the streets. You didn't grow up as a gangster, from what I understand. So, you made it out. You made it out the streets. But you want to act like you in the streets. You making me think you're not even smart, bro. You making me, I mean, you watch the news you live in Memphis. You live in Memphis. At least you play for Memphis. You play in Memphis. You work in Memphis. If you looking at the worst of the worst firsthand, and this is how you want to portray yourself. Bang, bang, shoot. Okay. Cool. Go right ahead. And you know, third, I want to talk about Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards he's one of the most he's just odd to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Anthony Edwards said he didn't want to be the face of the league. And people's like, oh man, what would make you not want to be the face of the NBA? Look what's behind him. Anthony Edwards is 23. He got all kind of kids born at the same time. Now the one lady, Aisha Howard or whatever, she's definitely a trained sniper. She definitely hit the mark, hit the target. She didn't hit the bullseye like she was trying to move to LA to get more child support. Like, how low down can a woman be? She can be that low down. But again, all three of these young men got this in common. And Anthony Edwards, I'm about to get it. They don't got nobody in their life, in their corner, in their circle, friend group, or nothing, telling them the shit they doing is so far out of bounds. And egregious that it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you got other young dudes like Luka, Wembanyama. These dudes is about to become the face of the NBA. Like they can't. I forgot. Jokic, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. All these guys from other countries coming over here. Giannis becoming the face of the NBA because y'all don't know how the fuck to act. Y'all out here running wild like wild animals, flashing guns, having kids. Like, bro, it's a shame, dog. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. And people my age don't even got fathers, mothers, uncles, whoever. Don't even got the balls to tell you to clean up your act, because they don't want to get their water turned off. They don't want it. They don't want to get their bank account, their bank cards froze. Ain't no way I'll let my son do half of the wild, weird shit y'all peoples is letting y'all do. Son, daughter, ain't no way. Little cousin, ain't no way. I'm not letting nobody act and live like that. Because it's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. Listen, man, do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe. The merch is back up. The store's back open. Go check it out. I will post the link in the comment section, which I hope y'all will flood the comment section. Hit the link, but flood the comment section. Tell me what y'all think. Am I off base? Should I just shut up and let it ride? Or am I correct? And somebody should be saying something to these little motherfuckers. I don't know, man. Again, like, share, subscribe. Video is brought to you by 95 North Enterprises. Go check it out. Go check out the merch. And let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Peace out.